Hello there everybody, this is Alex from Hardcore Guides, being my guide for Vanquish on God Hard difficulty. Today we're doing Act 3 Mission 7 called Phantoms. Starting off, go ahead and shoot the drivers as fast as you possibly can. You want to get rid of any of these dropships very quickly because they will come back to haunt you. Speaking of haunting and phantoms, you could also probably call this chapter Phantomos. Anybody, any references? I don't know, maybe. So yeah, you know, take out the drivers just in case, because like I said, once they take off, they probably will try to come back and take you out. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is the mission with the QuickTime event one. Okay, I know what this is. This is a pretty fun mission actually. This is a pretty good one. A pretty good send off for what is Act 3. Again, I'm not a big fan of Act 3's missions, most of them though, except for maybe a few here and there. But for the most part, I would say this one's a pretty fun one, honestly. After taking out the dropship enemies, you're going to come up here and you're going to have what looks to be like regular enemy fights. And then Romanovs are going to appear, eventually. But first, before that, of course, you know, this door opens and we have these guys to take out. Now, don't forget that if you do throw a grenade, you can jump into ARS. You don't have to, but you can always just shoot the grenade. It's recommended to go into ARS to do it, but you could always shoot your grenade to send it off early and blow these guys up as soon as that door opens. So keep that in mind that this thing opens, and then take them out. Move on to the next group. And there seems to be our little boy Romanov right there. I think this is the rocket one, if I can... Yeah, that's the rocket one, okay. Looks like I get lucky there with that rocket spawn, though. That's pretty good. That's pretty nice to see. Also, notice how the turret has what seems to be an entire 360 turn. That's going to come in handy, because I think you could turn around 360. I don't know. At least that guy could. Because usually, if they can turn around, then most of the time, you could probably do the same thing too. But we are going to be using these turrets to our advantage to take out a couple of these guys, I believe. Alright, so now we have a door full of just Romanovs. I EMP, make my way out and run away. Of course, unfortunately for me, I get lasered to shit and death and back. I think that my AI partners might have taken out a couple of the Romanovs themselves, which is nice. But if you can't take them out, if they don't get taken out quickly, then EMP them, run away, grab a turret, turn right around, and blast them to hell. It looks like I got a heck of a good drop. I don't know if that's a random drop or what that is, but there's a rocket there too. I'm not sure if that's there already or not. But I don't really care. Either way, I still get me a nice, cool rocket launcher. So, that's always going to come in handy. For this next area, the dropships are just going to be a pain in my ass. So, I think either I avoid these ones or I get rid of them, one or the other, but I know that they're going to be a pain in my ass. You could always try to aim to, you know, jump into ARS and then shoot the drivers to take out the dropship immediately. However, for that first section where the bridge, the building is falling, I don't think the dropships come toward you, but this one sure does. Because I know, once you get up to this little area right here, once you go, halfway through here, this little ring spot, that drop, yeah, there it is. There it is. There's that dropship I'm thinking of. Yeah, he appears, and we want to get rid of him. Yeah, you don't want him to stick around, because I think he does follow you. So get rid of the driver, and then move on to the next little area, which is going to be filled with more goons. And I just use this little ship as cover for, you know, my little advantage here, I guess. I don't know why I bothered trying to use the rocket. I just wanted to get rid of them fast. You could always save the rocket because there will be another dropship that's going to appear later. There's actually going to be multiple dropships at the end of this section. Once you see this big, gigantic, thick wire thing that you have to grab onto, there's going to be multiple dropships that are going to appear, and there's going to be a turret in front of you that you can use. So if you want to keep your rockets for then, you know, go right ahead, of course. But I wasn't thinking ahead. I didn't really know what was coming up, so I just decided to use my rockets. Even though I knew that I probably should have kept them, but I still went for it anyway. Right now, I'm just looking around for any extra stray ammo or any statues of any, kind. Because during this playthrough, I was trying to at least look for some. Just for my own, personal sake. Also, you do get a checkpoint up here, which is nice. And I did die, of course. No surprise. Well, there's one I've forgotten before. But once you do come up here, these guys do spawn down below you. So as soon as you come up here, just run up to this little area right here, take cover. And then, blast this dropship with a rocket and take that one out. Or take out the driver, either way. Climb up once again. And this might have been the part where no, okay, I realized what I was doing. Okay. So yeah, we get shot from the left. That's very unfortunate, but luckily for me, I go into auto ARS and then I just take out the dropship that was going to cause me pain. Usually it just seems to be always like one that just sticks around and the other ones just don't. That one just took himself out. Ah, yes. The unfortunate, I'm just going to spawn in randomly enemies. Well, they didn't really spawn in randomly, but I think they appear there on purpose. Just to fuck with you, just to scare you like they did me. I don't have the best shot here, but it definitely worked for a little while. But I wouldn't really bother with taking out the guys below if you don't have the vantage point to really do it with. So just ignore them for now. Unless you want the points for it. Because they're pretty much just not going to really do much. There's plenty of cover between you and them anyway, so it's not like you have to take them out. Again, you always could, but yeah. When it comes to the dropships, though, I do recommend taking them out. Because they do just a hefty amount of damage, and they just seem to just want to follow you anyway, so might as well just get rid of them when we have the chance, right? Alright, cool. On to the next area. We get a checkpoint, and what do we have here? Looks like we have a little dance party going on, huh? Wow. Pathetic. Anyway, so yeah, by the way, that stereo is actually a chicane robot. Yeah, it's the shield robot, I believe. I think he's disguised as a stereo. This is just a funny little bit. Just a silly, funny little thing. I'm pretty sure that stereo is the main robot, right? I thought so. Yeah, because it has a health bar, so well, we'll see, I guess. To be fair, that would explain why I didn't notice him earlier. Yeah, that would explain why I didn't see the shield. Because I wasn't paying attention to the damn health bars. After you do take them out, you will have to fight, I think it's another unknown fight that we do here, I believe. He takes a bit to spawn. I don't think you get a checkpoint, though. For him specifically, but yeah, once he spawns in, if you've got the rocket ammo, you could use it. You could save it for the dropships that are coming up soon. Whatever your choice. If you have a shotgun, that's definitely preferred for this fight, so that way you can, blast off the debris. Granted, rockets are also great, so you don't need to keep the rockets for the dropships coming up. You can just use it on the unknown if you want. And yeah, unfortunately for me, I accidentally waste multiple grenades. By the way, if you throw a grenade and then switch immediately right after, you probably will end up switching to the wrong grenade. Or throwing the actual wrong grenade. So just be careful of that. Also, yeah, luckily for me, I actually found an LFE gun, which I think might just be there anyway. This is also a nice gun to use on the unknown, because I think it breaks off quite a bit of his debris. And just essentially just bullies him into a corner before he just decides to run away. But yeah, for the most part, the LFE gun is also pretty good against him too. That way you can just do some nice bit of, not necessarily damage, but just, get some penetrative, God damn it, I can't speak. Get some nice shots that penetrate through his debris and stuff and potentially hit him. By the way, even if you're hiding behind cover, that thing, I think, can still go through cover. So just, if you see it, just be very wary. Just always keep dodging him and just avoiding him and staying the hell away. Because you get too close, you will get grabbed and you will die. That is the unfortunate nature of the unknown. Even when you try to dodge at the perfect time, sometimes you just get stuck and you just get killed. I mean, what more can I say about it? Okay, so I learned a lot for this next part. So let's get into it. Alright, for starters, take the guy out on the turret. Go into ARS to save yourself some time. Grab the turret as fast as you possibly can and take out this damn dropship. There's going to be 2 of them that are going to spawn. Try to aim for the driver as quickly as possible. If things go wrong, you can always do what I did there and just you have to take out that damn driver. So after that, you know, I try to do the quick time event as fast as possible before the dropship spawns in, but he shoots me anyway. So now 2 more have spawned, and just, you know, take them out as well. You could use what I'm using as cover, or just grab the turret and take them out faster. Whatever you feel works better for you in that situation. But I hid behind there because I knew it's going to get shot down. But anyway, after that, yeah, you do the quick time event, and then yeah, one more does spawn, but I'm already in the quick time event for the second section of this, and I think I get lucky enough to where he doesn't actually just, you know, get me with it. So there you go. That should be it for this mission. So as always, I'll see you guys next time. So take care, everybody.